Joshua Williamson, Howard Porter, and Jorge Fornes enter the Abyss as the mysterious vigilante returns to Badhnisa, prompting Batman to begin to track the being and thwart his reign of terror before it can even begin. Joshua Williamson caps off his tenure on the Batman book with a return to the Abyss character for an issue that kinda has the story having its cake and eating it too. In the original Abyss storyline, many, myself included, thought that Detective Kaya was going to be revealed as the vigilante, and the evidence lined up for that, but it was revealed to just be some metahuman program that Luthor was behind. But thanks to this issue, it also technically was Kaya as well, as she has adopted the persona to help her get revenge for her parents. It felt needlessly tacked on as well, being that this is Williamson's final issue and it's a couple of issues removed from that Abyss storyline. We already had the Shadow War storyline, so to have this just kind of tacked on at the end, it's kind of like, oh, and also this kind of happened, so we can have everyone's theories be correct. It also felt needlessly tacked on as a way to give Kaya an alter ego for when she joins Batman Incorporated, since for some reason she just can't join being herself while aiding the team. The overall story of Batman imparting an important lesson to Kaya about revenge and how it serves no purpose but to hurt everyone, the person getting the revenge included, was great, and I liked the story tying it to Batman's time pursuing Joe Chill before he became Batman. But it's a story that should have been a part of that initial arc about Abyss, especially since that arc was missing so much story structure and actual meat to its plot, and this would have helped negate a lot of that. Howard Porter and Jorge Fornes tackle the artwork for the issue and it looks fantastic. Howard Porter has been doing the art for the book for a while now and he has a great detailed aesthetic for the Bat family and their tone of action. And Fornes' brief flashback sequences of Bruce confronting Joe Chill in prison was great, and it had this really great old school comic feel to it in that it was really simply drawn, very cool lighting effects, and had some really great colours laid over it all. Batman issue 124 was a real mixed bag to Joshua Williamson's end on the book, imparting a great lesson about revenge but doing it with a portion of a story long finished and one that would have been best suited to be a part of that first Abyss story arc. I'm going to give this issue a 6.5 out of 10. Batman issue 124 heads to Badhnisa, where a couple cut through one of the back alleys of the city. The man reassures the woman that Batman dealt with Abyss and they are safe, but Abyss appears, wondering what makes them feel like they deserve to be safe. The couple try and run, but they don't make it far, as in Gotham, Oracle contacts Batman, giving him the rundown on what's been going on and revealing that Damien and Talia are off radar after Talia escaped the DEO. Ghostmaker and Batman Incorporated are hunting for Abyss, who appears to have resurfaced in Badhnisa. Oracle figures Batman is already there as Batman speeds down one of the Badhnisian streets on his Batbike, knowing Abyss has unfinished business with him, so he's keeping an eye on the nation. Batman heads to the old LexCorp building, finding that it's been burnt down, but it wasn't Luthor who did it to cover his tracks. It might have been someone else. Abyss appears, but Batman knows they don't need to fight, wanting to help the man, but Abyss doesn't listen, running across the rooftops. Batman grapples him, but Abyss gets free, escaping into the building. Batman throws a flashbang batarang at the man, blinding Abyss, as Abyss is revealed to actually be Detective Kaya, who wishes to explain. Kaya says that the people of Badhnisa were afraid of Abyss, so she thought she could use that fear to help solve her parents' disappearance. Kaya reveals that her father organized protests against the corruption of Badhnisa and someone didn't like that, making him and his wife go missing. She says that she found new information about their whereabouts after the Abyss incident, thinking Luthor did it, but it wasn't him, it was just some rich businessman, so she stole Abyss's gear to scare them and destroyed Lex's lab to cover her tracks. Kaya knows that she scared the right people and has the identity of the man that kidnapped her parents and where he is, wanting to go and kill him. Bruce talks about how years before he became Batman, some people important to him were taken from him and he traveled the world and trained to avenge them. Bruce remembers how he infiltrated a prison disguised as a guard in order to get to Joe Chill's cell. Bruce knows Chill confessed to the murder of his parents and justice was served upon him, and in his travels he made a vow to never kill, despite learning how to. Bruce confronts Joe, remembering what he did to his parents as he fantasizes about beating the man to death. Bruce just stares at him through the cell door. staring for a long while and wanting Joe to see him and wanting him to be afraid. Batman says that he made the same choice Kaya has to make now, but the detective thinks that the evidence she has is rock solid and these guys have avoided justice for years, but the man behind the kidnapping got wind of Abyss coming for him and he went to hide at his club at the docks. Kaya says that he knows Abyss is coming for him, but Batman reminds her that she herself is actually going to be coming for him. Kaya leaves knowing she goes alone, she could die, and she is doing this with or without Batman. Kaya and Batman assault the club, finding the man, and after taking out his thugs, Kaya interrogates him on the whereabouts of June and Joy Kaya. The man knows that they are long dead and buried, wanting to know what Abyss wants. Kaya says that she wants his life, wondering if Batman is going to stop her. Batman stands silently as Kaya continues to rant about her wanting to kill the man and the man deserves to die. The man pleads for Batman to help him, but Batman just watches silently. Sometime later, the bodies of June and Joy Kaya are exhumed from their shallow graves as the man is taken away by the police. The man is glad to be arrested since it gets him away from Abyss. Kaya goes to the police precinct rooftop, meeting with Batman and wondering why he didn't stop her. Batman says that he's seen others go down this path as well and he never stopped them, and if he had stopped her from killing him today, it wouldn't have been the last time she tried. Kaya knows that he should have stopped her though, wondering if his offer still stands. Batman gives her a special card, telling her to contact Batman Incorporated since they are waiting for her to join them. Before Batman leaves, Kaya asks if he killed the man who killed his family, but Batman says that he didn't because in that moment, when he stared into the dark at Joe Chill, he saw something that scared him. He saw himself.